Psylocke sensed the hostile intent of the approaching figure, channeling her psychic energy into a blade of light, ready to strike him down. But Apocalypse simply spoke a few words, and she felt her powers surge exponentially. The blade in her hand growing ever more solid, she willingly pledged her loyalty to Apocalypse and recommended a teammate to him, Angel, the undefeated champion of 1,000 underground fights. But the angel before them was broken and worthless. Seeing this, Apocalypse unleashed his power once more, transforming Angel's damaged wings into indestructible blades of steel. Apocalypse's plan to end the world needed just one more horseman, and the one he sought was Magneto. Magneto had started a new life as a steel mill worker, but that day, a co-worker made a fatal mistake. The furnace tilted, chains snapped, and heavy machinery came crashing down. In that critical moment, Magneto raised his hand by instinct, lifting the massive weight mid-air and saving his co-worker. But this act of kindness filled him with dread, terrified his identity had been exposed. He rushed home, urging his wife to pack and flee immediately, but their young daughter was nowhere to be found. Suddenly, a commotion erupted from the forest. His daughter had been detained by local police. To protect her, Magneto agreed to cooperate with their questioning, but the girl refused to let her father be taken. Her sorrow turned to rage, and flocks of birds began circling overhead. The girl possessed the ability to communicate with animals, and as her emotions spiraled out of control, the birds launched an uncontrollable attack. Her mother quickly knelt down to calm her, and at that exact moment, a policeman was startled by the birds, instinctively releasing his drawn bowstring. The wooden arrow shot forward, piercing through Magneto's wife and daughter. This drove Magneto completely over the edge. He unleashed all of his power, slaughtering every officer on the scene. Then he returned to the steel mill, ready to make the informant pay with his life.
Now that person will know what it is to lose someone they love and live with that pain forever.
Henryk, proszę cię! Nie rób tego!
My name isn't Henryk. My name is Magneto.
Just as he was about to strike, a portal opened behind him, and through it stepped the world's oldest mutant, Apocalypse. Magneto assumed he had come to stop him, and immediately issued a threat. To his surprise, Apocalypse used his power directly, eliminating those ungrateful traitors for him, then approached Magneto, inviting him to join his grand plan. Magneto was filled with confusion, but something about Apocalypse drew him in like a magnetic force, pulling him through the portal, back to the concentration camp of his childhood. His mother's screams echoed vividly in his mind, dragging him into the abyss.
Where were you when my father and mother were slaughtered in this place?
Asleep, trapped in darkness. I was not there for you, my son, but I am here now.
Apocalypse made Magneto sense the metal buried deep underground, telling him only by embracing the darkness could he fully unlock his potential and gain the power to destroy the world. The trauma of his past came flooding back, and Magneto was consumed with hatred for human civilization. The metal particles beneath the earth seemed to feel his rage and erupted skyward. Under Apocalypse's manipulation, the concentration camp was leveled in an instant. Magneto had never felt such overwhelming power, as if he had been reborn. He surrendered completely to the darkness, becoming the most crucial piece in Apocalypse's plan to reshape civilization.